So how much of an impact is Jonathan Brooks going to have as a rookie for the Carolina Panthers this season? It's the Fantasy Sports Boss. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. So started, and really it's been going on for a few weeks now, really delving in on these rookie players, and Jonathan Brooks being one of them. Certainly very, very talented back for the University of Texas, which has churned out big-time talent at that position over the last couple of years. Obviously with Bijan Robinson and to a lesser extent, the kid on the Chicago Bears there, whose name escapes me at the moment, but Roschon Johnson, excuse me. So as far as Jonathan Brooks is concerned, he's interesting to me. Now, I watched a lot of his games before he got hurt. Of course, he tore his ACL towards the end of the college football season last year. And Jonathan Brooks is a talented player. And I said at the time when he was playing, and I had tweeted this out, that he's fantasy friendly. When I say fantasy friendly, he can catch the football, he can run it really well, he's got good speed. I think Jonathan Brooks is very capable of becoming a high-end player, all things being equal, if he were healthy to start the season. But he's not healthy. Now, he's expected to be ready for training camp. He's expected to also be brought along slowly. And the Panthers have Chuba Hubbard and they have Miles Sanders, who absolutely bombed last year. And I was wrong about Miles Sanders. He was coming off a big year with the Eagles. He failed to do anything with the Panthers last season. Allowed Chuba Hubbard, who's a solid but mediocre player, to usurp the starting job. I think the plan for the Panthers will be to bring Brooks along slowly, right? Breece Hall was brought along slowly by the Jets to begin last season, and then they fully unleashed him by around week 6 or 7. I think that's the case with Jonathan Brooks. He's got the most natural talent of all three of these backs. I actually think Miles Sanders could be cut at the end of training camp. I don't know what the cap ramifications are there, but I don't think it's going to take long for Jonathan Brooks to be the guy. Now, his ADP, it's fair right now. I think he's somebody I would target if the price was right. Round 7, that area code in terms of the draft, but I'm not going to actively go after him. Now, I do like the direction the Panthers are going. They brought in a lot of offensive talent. They brought in Deontay Johnson. They drafted a tight end. They brought in Jonathan Brooks. They have pieces now for Bryce Young, who looked awful last year, but the situation was terrible. The coaching was terrible, had no help. This guy was a major, major talent in college, extremely accurate passer. We saw Tua Tagovailoa took a couple of years to find his footing in the NFL. I think Bryce Young still has a chance to be a really solid player. So this is an offense that's on the upswing. So Jonathan Brooks, somebody I'm going to be paying attention to. I'm not going to go after hard because, again, he's going to get off to a slow start. He's not going to be used liberally to begin the year, and there's still 2 other backs on the roster. But if the price is right, I'm going to dive in. Let me know what you think about Brooks' prospects this season and post in the comments below.